Hello friends, welcome back to Pinter's class. My name is Job Jerem and I'm going to take you through mathematics worksheet 3 for P6 and P7. I hope you are ready. Let's go straight away into the answers. Let's start with number 1. Number 1, we have that figure of a cuboid, and part A they have told us to write down the number of faces. And then they have also told us to write, this is Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2, to write the ages, and then Roman numeral 3 to write the vertices. Now let me draw this here so that we understand it properly together. Okay, hope it's the one. Okay, let me draw it properly. So we have something like this. Now, when they say the faces, these parts which are large, these ones, are known as the faces. So we are going to count 1 face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4 faces, 5 faces, and 6 faces. So there are 6 faces. Okay, and then when they say the ages, these are the lines here, these lines here. So let's count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they are going to be 12 lines, 12 ages. And then the vertices. The vertices means these corners here. These corners are the vertices. So how many are they? They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 vertices. Let's go to number 1b. Now 1b, they have told us to calculate the area of the shaded part. Yes, now you can see that the shaded part, it has this part here. And the down one is 5 centimeters. Now we need to use the height of the cuboid for this part, which is 7 centimeters. Okay, so that is the shaded part. That means we can now find the area. Now this is a rectangle. As you can see, area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. We're going to take this as our length and this as our width. So this is going to be 7 centimeters times 5 centimeters, and this gives us 35 centimeters, 35 square centimeters. So that's the answer for part B. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, they have told us a poultry farmer collects 4,200 eggs from his farm every week. He packs them in trays which carries 30 eggs each. So part A, how many trays does he pack each day? So they have told us that every week, this is part A, every week, 1 week he carries how many? He carries 4,200 eggs. Okay, now that means we're going to find how many trays he gets every week. So remember, one tray is equal to 30 eggs, right? Now we have 4,200 eggs, so this is going to mean 4,200 divided by 30, and this means he has, so if you cross out that one, it will be 140 trays. Okay, now that's not the end. Then we know that 1 week has 7 days, right? 7 days. Therefore, what about 140. So we want to find the number of trays he carries a week. So these are the trays he carries in the full week. So we're going to get 140 trays divided by the 7 days, and this will give us 20 trays. So he carries 20 trays a day. He carries 20 trays a day. Let's go to 2B. 2B, they have told us that if each tray is sold at 7,500, how much money does he get in a week after selling all the trays? Remember, 1 week he gets how many? 140 trays, right? So we're going to get the amount they have given us, 7,500 times the 140 trays. So I'm just going to do it directly. This will give us 105 and 4 zeros. So that means he makes 1,050,000 shillings a week. Let's go to number 3A. Number 3A, they have told us the area of a square room is 324 square meters. Find the length of one side of the room. So now we know that area of a square, remember they have told us it's a square. So area of a square is the same as side times side. So when we say that it's side by the times side, but we know the area is what is already given. It is 320 what? 24. It's the same as now s times s gives us s squared. I am going to change this to this side and this the other side. So that I'm just changing there, but it's the same. S squared is the same as this squared. This one. Now, to remove the square, we introduce square roots. So this is going to be we find the square root of this and the square root of this. So one side is going to be, so the square root of 324 is 18. Therefore, one side of a square is 18 meters. Let's go to 3B. 3B, they have told us what is the lowest common multiple of 12 and 18. Okay, so we normally use the ladder method when we are finding the LCM, which is, now we use prime factors. So the prime factor we can use here, we can use 2, and this will give us 6, this will give us 9. Now we can use 3 here, this will give us 2, this will give us 3, then 2, 1, 3, then 3, this is 1 and 1. I hope you understand that. Now for the LCM, we multiply every factor which has been used to divide. So we're going to get 2 times 3 times 2 times 3, and the answer is going to be 36. Okay, yes. Let's go to number 4A. Number 4A, they have told us that a cyclist covered a distance of 120 kilometers in 3 hours. Calculate the speed of the cyclist. So we have the distance, which is we have the distance, which is 120 kilometers, and we also have the time which is 3 hours. Now, how do we find the speed? We don't know the speed, so we are finding the speed. Speed is the same as distance out of time. So it's going to be 120 out of 3, and our answer is going to be 40. Now this is 40 kilometers because the distance is in kilometers per hour. Okay. Go to 4B. Now 4B, they have told us if he was to ride at 48 kilometers per hour, how long would he take to cover the same distance? In this case, the distance is going to stay the same, 120 kilometers. The time is not known, so we have the speed, which is 48 kilometers per hour. 48 kilometers per hour. So now this time around we are finding the time. So time is the same as distance out of speed. So our distance is the same, 120, and our speed is going to be 48. Remember, this is kilometers, this is kilometers per hour. So this and this will cancel, and then we shall have our answer as 2 hours and a half, 2.5 hours actually. So that's the answer. Let's go to number 5. Number 5, Roman numeral 1. They have said in a box there are 20 pens, 3 of them are blue, so the total is 20. And then they have told us 3 of them are blue, so blue ones, I'm going to represent blue as B, 3. And then they have told us 9 are black, so I'm going to represent black as BL, that is 9. And then the rest are red. So for red, we don't know the number of red. So what do we do here? They have told us that find the probability that a pen picked at random is a blue pen. But remember, we don't know the number of red. Anyway, we can still use what we have to find the probability. So probability for part 1, we are finding the probability of picking a blue pen. Probability is the same as number of possible outcomes, number of possible outcomes out of number of sample space, number of sample space. So our sample space is 20, this one. So the number of blue pens are 3, so it's going to be 3 out of 20. And that's the answer for Roman numeral 1. Then Roman numeral 2, we have the black for black. Still we're going to use probability is equal to the same thing, number of desired. Now this is the same as what I wrote, but here I've just changed the method. Chances out of total chances, out of the total chances. Now if you don't use the other one, you can use this. So this is going to be the black one, 9 out of 20, and that is the answer. Then Roman 3 is red, right? Now we don't know the number of red pens. What do? We are going to first find the number of red pens. How do we do that? First of all, we are going to add the number of blue pens plus the number of black pens, and we shall get 12. Now that is the total number of blue and black. Then we get the total of all the pens minus the total we have got for the blue and black, and this will give us the number of the red pen, which is 8. So that means we have red pens are equal to there are 8 red pens. So probability is going to be, we use the same formula, number of desired chances out of total chances. So this is going to give us 8 out of 20. Now in probability, you're not supposed to reduce. No, you leave it the way it is. Okay. let's go to our last number, number 6. They have told us in a class of 40 pupils, 25 enjoy mathematics. Now total is 40. We can actually call it universal set 40. 25 enjoy mathematics. M is 25. This, what I'm doing is very important. When you note these things down, you don't get so much confused. Then 19 enjoy English. English is 19. And then X enjoy both. You can say M intersection E is X. And then 2 do not enjoy any of the 2 subjects. And then 2 do not enjoy. So 2 don't enjoy. So now the first part, always they tell us to draw a Venn diagram to represent the above information. Sometimes they draw for you the Venn diagram and they tell you to complete, but this one is a different case. So we already have the information, so we're going to just draw the Venn diagram. So for you supposed to use a compass, I use the freehands because that's what I have here. So we have our universal set as 40. Our this one, this is 2. Now this is going to be M, and M is the same as 25, and E is equals to 19. That means this is 25 minus X. This is 19 minus X. So that's it for part A. Let's go to part B of number 6. So part B, they have told us to find the value of X. Now we are going to use the information on the Venn diagram to find the value of X. So what do? We just get 25 minus X plus 19 minus X plus 2 gives us 40. Now where do I get this from? You see in your set there is you take the union set, then you add on those which do not like, and then you equate it to 40, that the universal set. So now we have to collect the like terms here. When you look at negative X plus X, that means these two are going to die. You call it dying. Okay, we cancel those ones because they give us a 0. So we are going to remain with 25 plus 19. I can bring this 2 here, plus 2 minus X gives us 40. Therefore, when we add all these, they give us 46 minus X. This is equal to 40. Now we are going to take this X the other side and we bring this 40 this side, so it's going to be 46. When we bring this 40 this side, it becomes a negative, and when we take X the other side, it becomes a positive. Now I'm just going to change. This one is going to be X is the same as 46 minus 40. This one is the same as this. I just wanted to make X the subject, so my X is going to be 60. Yes, and that's it. Yeah, that's it for mathematics subject. We hope to hear from you. You can reach us on our different social media platforms, and we hope to see you in our next video. And for now, we're saying bye bye.